I don't know that it's going to hold forever. Like I'm not saying, because look, we all know Jamel's a fiery guy. He can be emotional, which I think is a good thing. And I think before we get to fight night, it's going to come out at some point. But that's who he is. He's that competitive. He's that fiery, and that's what we love about him.
Steven, Boxer Maniac with the Four Corners Box. Question, now we know we got the main event. What can we expect from the undercard, man? Because, that's always the finishing touch to a big card, man. Who can we expect to see on that undercard?
Well, there are rumors here. I don't want to jump the gun, but you know, there's a rumor going around about Jesus Ramos, Erickson Lubin as a co-feature. I'm not going to confirm that, but I'm not going to deny it. So I can't formally announce it, but I would say as a hypothetical, if that were to be a fight, I think that's a really interesting, intriguing co-feature fight because that's a big, meaningful fight for both of them at this stage in their careers.
Is the winner of that in line to face Jamel if he's going to move down 154?
I mean, look, I think whoever wins that fight jumps back up to the top tier at 54. So whether it's Jamel, whether it's Crawford, whether it's Castano, whoever comes out of that fight, is back in that top echelon at 154.
Mm-hmm. Steve, you mentioned Charlo not being able to remain at 154 being in politics. Can you elaborate further on that?
Yeah, I mean, look, every situation is a little bit different, but you see situations where some guys are able to keep all their titles and fight, and you're given an exception. And this seems like a good situation for an exception. If there's ever a case for exceptions to do a fight like this, and I get it. Now, if I'm the mandatory in the WBO or anywhere else, then I clearly am going to feel different. So it's all about perspective. From my perspective, it seems like, why penalize Jamel for trying to do something great, for trying to do something, sort of historic in the sport. If I'm working with the guy, who's the WBO mandatory, I'm probably thinking, come off those belts. If you're not going to give me the shot, I appreciate you want to make history, but I'm not waiting another 6 or 12 months.
Well, on the heels of that, what's the franchise status and where did it go?
It's a good question. I read the same stuff you guys. I haven't talked to Mauricio about it. I thought I saw him say that it's probably going to be faded out, for that. So, yeah, I think it was, it's an experiment. I'm not going to criticize him.
Because that was the reason why we didn't get Maul versus Canelo.
Right. And,
And that's why they faded out?
And that's what I heard. Look, that's what I thought I read. Look, I'm not going to get upset. Like, it's